Okay, we have a little boatload of okra from Farm Girl Farmstead. Let me see what I can do with some of this. I'm going to pick through and see which ones are woody, like this one, and which ones are still soft enough to use. That's the hazards of okra. You think you don't have any there, and then you skip a day and they just like go crazy, especially if you just had a rain. I think the rest of these are good. 3 of them are hard. Let me work on these. Okay, the softer ones, the tender ones, I'm going to ferment a batch, lacto fermentation. I put what I could fit in this little jar, weigh the jar, and then times the jar's weight by 0.025 to 0.3%. So I need 10 grams, well, it'll be just under 10 grams of sea salt. I'm going to add some water to that. Okay, I added filtered water to the sea salt, shook it up. And you see it's all going to rise, so I'm putting a weight in on it so nothing goes. The idea is you don't want anything floating. The rosemary there could do. I added bay leaf and some rosemary, and I'm putting on a fermentation lid. Hold on a second. Fermentation lid on, and there's a middle piece in here. You take this lid off, you fill up this part with water. Then you put the little lid back on the cap. This allows CO2 to come as it's fermenting, make it through the water, and escape through the top. So that's the whole process of lacto fermentation. And I'm going to set this on the side of the counter for a few days and check the pH balance in a little bit. And now, just a note, reminder, anytime doing lacto fermentation, every piece of equipment that you use, whether it's the jar it's going into, the weight, the fermentation lid, the jar that you poured the salt into and shook up with, and the lids, they are cleaned really well, sanitized, because you don't want to incur any invitation to bad bacteria. Okay, and for the okra that was a little too woody, what I'm doing is I'm putting it in the dehydrator. I sprayed a little bit of olive oil on top, have up the sea salt, and I'll be dehydrating those so I can turn them into okra powder later, so I don't waste any. And while I'm dehydrating, I figured I might as well do cucumber, a little sea salt, and olive oil or avocado oil. I can't remember. And same with the little eggplant too. So they would be good for snacking too, adding to salads, whatever. And you notice whenever I'm putting things on a tray to go into my dehydrator, I have my baking sheet underneath of it, so any of that salt or seasoning or oil drips on it and not onto the floor. So let me put those in the dehydrator. Okay, so here we have in the dehydrator, I have that woody okra, and I have the cucumber and the eggplant, and I have it set for like 24 hours, 23 and a half to be exact. I'll check it before then. And the drip tray, the baking sheet I used to catch any oils, all I have to do is I'm walking it to the kitchen to clean off. So I have my fermenting okra ready to go. It's already starting its process. So I'll make the best use of every piece of produce I get. We are good to go.